just feel like this is louder than it should be. But I guess it's just me and my sensitive ears. Yeah, what's up everyone? Good evening and stuff along that line. So as the title says, this is part test stream, part work stream, part 1. I'm trying to fiddle with the resolution and potential bitrate. Right now I'm streaming in 720p. Was it like 620? No, 2672 like bitrate or something like that. And I'm just like testing it out. I wanted to stream a little bit earlier, a lot closer to, you know, my scheduled time, but then OBS was tripping. So yeah, I was dealing with that. But basically I'm gonna stream for maybe 45 minutes, probably 30 minutes in the stream, and then stream again with a different resolution and bitrate. If 936 doesn't work, if I get the same problem that I was having before the stream, then instead of 936 I'll try 1080p and see if 24 frames per second would be a good quality, because I was looking at some of the VODs for Elden Ring and like, oh my gosh, this quality is terrible. How do you guys put up with this? But, you know, that's just me and my artistic eyes, but you guys are probably artists too. Anyway, well, quickly as usual, let's start off with some Duolingo. I think I started off with French yesterday and that really threw me off. We're gonna start off with Creole. We're gonna start the days off with Creole. Right, this is Haitian Creole. Water and tea. Lo ak. Is it te or tea? Well, it's probably one of these. Te. Lo ak te. Please. Souple. That's the one we got wrong in our legendary test yesterday or last night. I guess that is yesterday because this is tonight. Te. Didn't we just do this? Milk. Frick. I'm pretty sure it's let, because we had a whole character arc where we realized that salt and sugar, sell and seek, probably not even respectively, both start with S's, so it has to be let. Thank God. I always mix that one up. Water. How do you ask a question in Creole? Okay. I don't really know what the question mark added. Egg. Z. Tea and water. Tea glow. What the frick is this? Is that a... Oh, it's a mango. I was like, that's not an orange. That can't be an orange. Some orange have leaves. I was like, oh wait, no, it's a mango. Alright guys, the spelling of this is really crazy. Alright, hold on. Oh my god. It was stressing me out. I think I did it. Oh, thank fuck. Okay, now what is this? Is this sell or seek? If I get this wrong, I really need to make a phonic for this. I think that's what it's called. Or a phononym, something like that. Is it seek or sell? Oh wait, no, I can cheat. Yeah, that's crazy. It's seek. Seek the sugar, sell the salt. Is that a good phononym? That's probably not the right word, but I'm pretty sure that's really close to what the term actually is. Creole is a sweet language, so seek the sugar, sell the salt. Seek the sugar, sell the salt. Seek the sugar, sell the salt. Sure, I think that works. Milk. Let's see. Fromage. Mango, egg, and pasta. I'm probably gonna spell pasta wrong. Spaghetti. Oh, it has an H. Thank God it took that in. I spelled it correctly though, besides the H. Tiak sugar. Seek the sugar, sell this. Wow, that actually works. That's crazy.
Ak. Sick.
Spicy egg. PK. Spicy milk and cheese. Why? Oh, something crazy I just noticed is that spicy milk and cheese, when you read it like this, it suggests that both the milk and the cheese, either that or just the milk is spicy. But, you know, it's easy to imply that the cheese is also spicy. But, you know, it's in reverse here. Let's aga fromage piqué. And it's kind of the reverse to where you think it's either both of them are spicy or just the cheese that is spicy. But because we have both of these contexts, we know that both of them are spicy. But still, that's very interesting. Like, it's just different ways that you can probably misinterpret what someone says, or probably not get the full context. Making sure I spell fromage right. Alright, good stuff. Doc. My cat was literally laying in my bed for an hour. Made no effort to have social interaction the moment I start talking on stream. I guess this isn't anything new for him. Or whatever, we're at 32 days. Who can you count on? Start a friend streak with them? I don't think I will. I don't know, I really don't like the friend quests in Duolingo like that. Not to say that, like, no one has really tried, but I was definitely doing some of the heavy lifting. I guess more so it's just that... I guess I want to say, like, the quests are either something that absolutely requires 2 people to do, but then the latest quest, the newest quest that I did and finished, I did it in a night, like by accident. Because I was just all like, okay, well, you know, I have this little perk, and I do want to get German all the way up to 200. I did in like 30 minutes. I was like, hey, congratulations, you guys finished your friendship quest. Like, what the heck? Okay, yeah, sure. I'll be French. A lot of you guys are probably here for oh, I didn't open this chest. A lot of you guys are probably here for more Elden Ring. Yeah, we're gonna get started in like maybe 6 minutes, just because it probably won't take that long. A woman. Is it young? Or is that une? Okay, right. This is French, not Korea. Je suis une chat. And a cat is, surprisingly enough, masculine. I am a girl. Oh my gosh, did I forget to say I? Je suis. So that little version with the apostrophe, I guess that's when you try to say I'm. Like, just how do you say that together? Wouldn't it still just be je suis? I guess it's different when you're writing it out. Un garçon est un hombre? Oh, hombre. Now that, Spanish. Garçon is a boy. This could be a boy, and that's gonna make me upset. Darn millennials in their flawless skin, or potentially Gen Zers. What does it feel like more? I feel like if it was a guy, like if it was an adult male, he would be more grumpy. This guy's a little too excited. But then again, look at his hairline. There's no possible way this is a child. But he is black. And some people just have those genes. I have that gene. I'm pretty sure I looked like that when I was was like 16 maybe. Why is this so difficult? Why am I worried about semantics? Well, I guess the fact that I am worried about semantics makes it so, or makes it mean that I do understand it to a sense. But what kid actually reads? We're going with Okay. I'm a woman. That is very nice to hear. Proud of you. Jay Sweeten. That really made me upset. Wish I knew how to clip. Don't I just like That's not how you do that. I guess it didn't set up the command. Or I guess everyone has Nightbot for that. Boy and a cat. Ugh. Garçon.
Garçon.
Et une chat.
Chat.
No, it's a and shot. This is That's an right there. A and shot. A woman and a girl. Where is she? A man and a cat. Where are they?
Un. Homme. Et un. Chat.
Well, fille is luckily the only one here. Une fille et une chat. Or une. Une.
Un.
Oh,
Une.
versus un. Okay, I gotta remember that. A man and a boy.
Un homme et un garçon.
Fill in the blank.
Femme.
Femme et un homme. Oh, un. Un femme et un homme. Or et un homme. No H. I guess I can worry about the pronunciation. Not the pronunciation, but the accent later. Garçon et neuf et une fille. Je suis un. I am a. Okay. Garçon. Or garçon.
Garçon.
Une fille et un garçon. Garçon. What? No, I'm tripping. Wait. That's really funny, actually.
Chat.
Why was I so stuck up? Why was I so stuck on man and boy when it's just asking for the cat? I guess that's my own fault. Nah, I blame my glasses. Anyway. But yeah, I missed so many points yesterday that when I woke up, where it usually refills my hearts, it's like, oh, you still got one heart missing? Like, dang. I was really going through it yesterday, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna. I don't really have to set a timer, but I'll remind myself in like 25 or so minutes to stop the stream and see what it would look like in a 1080p instead, or try 936 first and then see 1080p. If the game will load. Around 9:20. I'll remind myself. Maybe you guys can remind me. I did start recording too. Oh yeah, we made it to Stormvale Castle. So yeah, we can do this little area. I don't really use spells in this character. Okay, so typically you're supposed to go to the left of this dungeon, or that's how you're supposed to start. Supposed to in quotations, because you can do either or.
Come over here, would you?
But, you know, this game expects you to go that way because it's easier.
You're tarnished, aren't you? I would advise against taking the main gate into the castle. It's tightly guarded by hardened old hands. Oh, try the opening right here. The guards don't know about it.
How?
You'll breach the castle undetected.
No, I'll use the main gate. Oh, he's talking about this.
Fair enough. You certainly don't have to trust me.
I don't.
Well, if you must go through the gates, I'll signal them to open. But of course, I'd advise against it.
So I'm not gonna spoil too much, but this is probably my least favorite character in this entire game. Potentially the entire Soulsborne series from Software, because he doesn't really do anything crazy, but just the mindset he has of something he does like not too much long later, it just really made me hate him.
Use that opening to breach the castle.
And I'm not talking about the door.
Guards haven't a clue about it. You'll slip right inside undetected.
No, I'll use the main gate.
Of course, I understand. When you approach the gates, I'll signal them to open. It's only your neck on the line after all.
I'm a shark.
The gates! Open the gates!
Let's do this. Once you get past here, I think you're safe from the ballistas. Depth perception going crazy. Can I not wield it? I don't think I'm able to summon Oleg. Oh wow, I can. Alright, let's do this. Love this guy. Alright, calm down, buddy. Dang, do I not have... Still one more. That's crazy. Get with the program, buddy. So yeah, I am gonna not necessarily. What the hell? So yeah, I am gonna not necessarily redo the level or the dungeon, but I will be going through the other direction to explore the intended route. Did you get him? Okay. I wonder if I can reach. Yes. These controls. Oh, like, how'd you get here? Alright. So you can just run through here. And as long as you make it to... Oh, whoops. Alright, good job, Oleg. And as long as you make it to that little entranceway over there, there's a bonfire. Okay, there is that beast, so we're not going to deal with him. Or we're going to try not to. He's probably going to deal with us, though. So yeah, Oleg's gone. But we did get this bonfire. Or Grace. I don't think I would be able to fight this thing. But, you know, we did just get the Grace, so I can try. Thing got HP. At least I got him. Man, you're just in the air, huh? So the R2, or the weapon on R2 on this thing is really powerful. Has a lot of stun, has a lot of damage, etc. I think in one more hit he'll get stunned again. Okay. Beast blood, nice. We didn't get our flask recharged. That kind of sucks. Right here, there's another onslaught that we have to get through. I think it's on the second part. Oh wait, no, you can come up here. Right. This secret path. Goodness. Ooh, that was close. Why? And I think the next bonfire is to the left. Or Grace, excuse me. There we go. Wow, what's going on? Why blow the horn? Who's there? Intruder? There's that guy. I think it's this way. Could be the other way. Yeah, this is also really good with how they set scenes. From Software in general, they're really good at this. I don't know how they do it, but you know, obviously, when you enter an area for the first time, most people are probably gonna I don't have a shield right now, but most people are probably just gonna do this like, huh? What? Bonfire, oh my god. But then like also just being casual about it, like, oh, what's going on here? And like, oh look, 6, is that a sign of grace over here? Like they definitely, if not the entire level centered around this singular grace, they definitely made sure that players saw this grace when they entered this floor for the first time. But yeah, that's that. We're gonna go back to the front. Oh, we also have sombers too. So that means we can upgrade our weapons, because most of our equipment is somber stones. We have 1, that's crazy. Oh, got all the way up to 6th. We just skipped 5? What is this? The American educational system? Yeah, everything's at 0. And this guy sells stuff.
The gates are open. Do as you like. It's only your neck on the line.
Oh, you don't sell stuff. That's crazy. Still never got the Stake of America. What was I doing? Right, this. Behold, ill-omened creature. Okay. I dodged. The katana would definitely be better for them, just because of the vertical slash. The heck is this? It's 2. Make it jumped. Where's the other one? Oh. I'm trying to clear the screen, but I can't. I really don't understand what their design. You know, I just gave it a compliment. I can give them an insult real quick. I really don't understand why they decided to make these enemies, especially flying enemies or enemies that are just going to be above you at all the times and have like a yeah, they're gonna be like close to you all the time, probably like directly above your head. I don't understand what they were thinking when they knew that characters would lock onto them. Like, how else would you fight a flying enemy? You lock onto it. But because that they fly and because they're constantly over your head, they just change the direction of the camera. And like, that's not a problem with every enemy, but it is with a lot. I just don't get it. I feel like there's too many of these things. Because these enemies are actually really tough. Which is weird to say. Because I think maybe an enemy that's a contender for like the worst enemy in FromSoft is probably the trolls in Dark Souls 3. They're in Elden Ring too, but for some reason they don't feel as bad. They're trolls, but they're gargoyle trolls. But those were no, they're called thralls or something like that. But yeah, the little small enemies with the thrall axes or whatever, those are probably the most annoying enemy in the game. But they're still just ads. You can still deal with them pretty easily. There's so many of them that you think they're ads, but even just one of them is a tough fight. Oh, I could have just gone this way. That's crazy. What the? My cat scared me. For anyone who's just now joining, this is not New Game Plus. I just decided to get all this stuff before doing Stormveil. Who you calling? The ambulance? Okay. Alright. Such realistic swordplay. There's the enemy right here, right? Did they already try to attack me? See, 9:13. 7 more minutes, about. Oh, I could have finished that one. Or used the third attack. Claws. I forgot those were there. Wasn't there a door? Oof. Dang, no fire whatsoever. That kind of sucks. I'll always destroy those before I go up here. Wasn't able to this time. It's crazy. I do feel like they do a lot of their... I do feel like they reuse a lot of their own tropes. And like, I'm not even talking about like just the story or the plot, because this is definitely... No, all of the games, even Elden Ring, just retread a lot of its story beats. You know, I've come to terms with that over the... What the hell? That's some arm. Bro, you play baseball? And I've come to terms with that over the years, but just this entire section is just a repeat of something that's done in Demon Souls. It's fair, they can do it. It's just... I don't know, it's something. Is there something behind here? I just decided to put messages? Alright, yeah, sure. There's one way to spend your free time. Okay, I think that's actually progress right there. And then this is a little side path you can do. That was the easiest I've ever beaten that enemy. No, hold on, my cat wants to leave. Okay. Oh, you guys got dropped. You even got the Bloodhound Fang. It sucks. Rusty key, that's how you get out. No such things as mimics in this game. Their curved sword talisman counterattacks. I wonder if that works with this. And I always wanted to use this weapon specifically for that R2. Like if I know an enemy's attack well enough, then I can use the... Why did it change the camera? I can use that for their final attack in the string. Just like that enemy. And it's actually really, it's really nice. Because I always thought that Dark Souls 1 was the only game where you can competently guard with your weapon, unless it was the Fume Ultra Great Sword in both Dark Souls 2 and 3. But it's pretty decent. Like, they give you a lot of stamina in this game. So it's not because they really changed anything in particular, it's just they give you so much stamina that it actually is pretty viable. It's not preferred, but you can do it. Oh, that sucks. Alright, I'm getting down. I'm getting down. You're right. Torch pole, sick. This just means I have a torch. Because I definitely kept forgetting to buy one. Alright, progress is down there. Did I skip this when I came down here? No, I just didn't have the key. Is this thing invisible? Okay. What were you trying to do? Well, you probably did have a grab attack. I don't see a knife, though. Well, that's his fault for being so trash his hitbox didn't work. I'm not gonna make him hit that barrel. Nah. Fire grease for who? For what? I'll think about it. Okay. Even the archers, fuck. Even the archers will wait to actually attack you. You guys saw that, right? He was all like, click, then he leaned back like, okay, he's definitely gonna shoot now. Waited for me to roll, then he shot, and then he missed. Let me try to get to an next bonfire first. I played these games enough. I think I went too far up though. Yeah, because I was dealing with him. I think I went this way. Never liked that guy. Brick hammer. Isn't that like one of the better strength weapons? Doesn't have S. Well, I guess it's pretty early level, so it wouldn't have S. B. Yeah, so it probably ends with S. Yeah, so now I can go up. Right now, that's the. Okay, so it just goes in a circle. And there is one correct way to go, or to progress. I feel like enough people know this about me, but I really hate. I forgot the word for it too because how much I hate them so much. But I really hate words that have the exact same spelling, but different meanings depending on how it's pronounced. Like produce and produce. I hate it. I hate it. Like I really love English with how nonsensical it is. Like I do think it's just a Fey Lord's favorite language, but that goes too far. I wonder if I can use the freaking range. What was I about to say? Oh, I was wondering if I run out of throwing daggers, I can still use them to bait them into attacking. Because I remember watching, what was his name? JM and them. Yeah, he changed his name, but yeah, I think it's JM and them now, where he was talking about if you use a throwing knife, it's the exact same thing as pressing R1 in terms of enemies reading your input. Because enemies do read your input. They genuinely do. Like that's not that's not me making up anything. That's actually a thing. It started in Dark Souls 3, I'm pretty sure, but they definitely do not care if you know about it in this game. But anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna reset the stream and see how well. Well, I'm gonna see if my computer will allow me to stream in 936, and if not, see if I can, or see how 1030 24 frames look. But yeah, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Yeah, give or take.